Eight-Bit Baseball is on! We're here today at Bad Attitude Park for the second game between Bad Attitude and the Super Strikes. The home team were victorious in the first game, 2-0. A dramatic defensive nail-biter. I'm sure the Super Strikes will be interested in trying to put up more points today. Both teams are stretched and have taken the field. Well, excellent. Welcome to Bad Attitude Park in this game between Bad Attitude and the Super Strikes. First hit is on the inside and batted out into right field. Home run! Home run! First pitch, first swing. 1-0 to the visitor. Well, I think they took it personally that they did not generate any runs last game and are eager to get on the board here. So already up 1-0. And that's McCoy. That's hit over very softly, and the throw was very slow, but he was able to get the out in time. All right, that pitch is inside. Benny on the hill for Bad Attitude today, and Sauer had that home run to lead off the game. 1-1 the count to Rodney, the right fielder. Benny already in a hole, 1-0. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Rodney. And it's back across the zone, and it's hit up north all the way to the center fielder, Sam. He has to charge in. That's going to be a single. So he's on base now after the 1 out and home run for Roche, the left fielder. Roche is batting .272 on the year. He's also got a homer. Count 1-1 from Benny to Roche. And that one's hit down the line. That's going to be in for a good solid hit as well. He's up to first, and the runners are still advancing. They're on the move. A little bit of confusion on the pass there due to the ball being in air and the threat of a pop out. But now we've got runners at second and third with only 1 down. Mark it up, the third baseman. He's popped up. It's over on the first base side. The first baseman is there, Kevin. He's out, and he grabs it. Runners cannot advance, so now we've got 2 down for Mira, the first baseman for the Super Strikes. And he hits that one back over on the third base side. Adam gloves it. He's got it. He throws it over to Kevin for the out. So 1 run scored on a home run, a leadoff home run, and Bad Attitude come up in the bottom of the first. Brett pitching for the Super Strikes today. Sammy, the leadoff man. He's 4th in the league in home runs. Already knocked in 3. The count is 2 balls and 1 strike to Sammy. Brett winds and delivers. It's inside. He swings at that one, and it's hit very hard out into right field, and the home run is answered. 1-1. We are tied. Well, that's the reason why he's one of the best leadoff men in the entire league. And he's got a lot of home runs with it as well. And that one's hit out to Mira, who grabs it and steps on the bag with the out. Kevin now up to bat, the first baseman. And that one's hit back up to Brett, who's able to glove and throw it over to first for the second out. So Adam now, the cleanup man and third baseman, and he is one of the best hitters in the league. He is first. Of course, I guess he's now tied for first with his teammate Sammy and for home runs. And his average of .421 is 6th in the league. 1-1 to Adam. Brett delivers on the inside. That's a strike. So he's head down on the count to Adam. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Adam from Brett. And he hits it. That one. It's hit third base side. It's in foul territory. And Roche is running out there, but he's not going to be able to grab that one. Foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Adam from Brett. Brett delivers inside a ball. So 2-2 now to Adam. 2-2. The count even. The score even. The inning is bottom of the first. Pitch is outside now, so we've got a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 balls, nobody on base to Adam. And he bats at it. It's across the zone. He's going to be on base. That's it all the way out into left field to Roche. He's going to have to chase it down, and it is a single. He will contain it to a single. Nevertheless, one of the best hitters in the league is continuing to be one of the best hitters in the league. Augie now, the catcher, up. And that one's hit also back up the pike, and it gets by Albert. The shortstop can't grab it. So now with 2 out, we've got a runner at first and at second. Jones now the second baseman. 6-hole hitter. Brett. He delivers, and it's popped up. It's going to be on the right field side. Let's see if Rodney can make a play on it. He's moving over, and yes, he's under it for the third out. So very exciting. A home run in the top of the first, a home run in the bottom of the first, both by the number 1 hole hitters. Albert, shortstop, now is going to lead this one off for the Super Strikes. Benny on the hill for Bad Attitude. That was hit down the line, third base, and it does not get by Adam. He's able to glove it and throw over to Kevin for the first out. So that will then bring up Milos. Milos batting .294 with a home run of his own. And it's hit over on the third base side. Ivan, the shortstop's there, but he's not able to throw it in time. There was a very slow throw, and Milos was trucking along, and he was able to beat that out. So we move now to Brett. And Brett's popped up. Oh, and that's in the... oh my, it dropped. It wasn't foul. That looked like a foul ball, but it didn't drop foul. So what an interesting play that was. So back to the top of the order, Saller. And that's a strike. First pitch strike. No balls, 1 strike to Saller. Back inside for a strike. No balls, 2 strike to Saller. Pitch. Swings at that one. It's popped up. It's on the first base side, but the second baseman, Jones, is the one moving over and under it for the catch. So the side is retired in the second. We are still 1-1. Bad Attitude now. Back up to bat. And Mark is going to lead this one off, the left fielder. Brett pitching for the Super Strikes. It's hit hard. It's a line drive, but Albert is there, and he grabs it in the air, and we have 1 down. Ricky now up to bat, the right fielder. And that was popped up. It's well into the stands, making a beautiful memento for one of our lucky fans. Foul ball. No balls, 1 strike to Ricky. Brett winds and delivers. It's outside. That's a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike evens the count to Ricky. Brett winds and delivers. And it's back across the zone. He does swing at that one. It's hit out to Albert, who throws it over, and well in time for the second out. So we move now to the bottom of the order. Benny, the pitcher. Let's see if he can help the cause in this tie ball game. First pitch is outside for a ball. Brett winds and delivers, and back inside, another ball. That was a very close pitch. Probably could have been called either way on that one. 1-1. Or I'm sorry, 2 balls now and no strikes. And back inside, that looked like almost the same place as the last pitch, but called a strike. So 2 balls, 1 strike, and then back across the zone. He swings it down. It's popped up. It's on the third base side. Market is running out there. It's in foul territory, but it looks like, yes, he'll make a catch, and that will retire the side. So we move to the top of the third inning. Visiting Super Strikes up to bat. McCoy, second baseman, takes a swing at that one, and it's popped up. It's in the infield. Jones is over. He's sort of shifted over, and he's under it. And that will be your first out. All right, so Rodney now, the right fielder, second best in the league in batting average, but not this time. He hits it to Adam, who's able to throw over to Kevin in time for the second out. So now Roche, left fielder for the Super Strikes, cleanup man, and he hits that one very hard. That one's into the stands on the first base side, so fans got a ball out of that one. Look out. And so the count's no balls and 1 strike. And the inside is going to even the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Roche, the left fielder. Benny delivers a strike on the outside. So 1 ball now and 2 strikes to Roche. Pitch is back. He swings at that one. It's hit out to the second baseman, Jones, who gloves it, throws over to Kevin for the out. So we are out of the inning, into the bottom, and the Bad Attitude come back up. Home team trying to break the tie. Sammy, center fielder. 4 home runs. Oh, and he's going to take the walk. That's a hit by pitch. It'll just count in the stats as a walk in our league. And that one's popped up. Brett's going to get under it and collect the first out. So still a man on first base. Ivan's retired, and now Kevin is up to bat. Brett pitching for the strikes. And then down the line there. Oh, wow. Mira made a dive at that one, but that is a solid hit. All the way out to right field. Rodney had to glove it, and now we got runners at first and second. And it looks like a little relief is coming in. Dickey now on the hill, and Brett is headed for the showers with runners at first and second that he's responsible for. Now that is a hit, and so the bases are loaded. The bases are loaded, and there is only 1 down for Augie the catcher, one of the best batting catchers in the league. And he's popped up. It's on the left field side. Market is out for that one, third baseman. Runners can advance. Runners cannot advance. So there's Jones now. Second baseman is up. The bases are still loaded. Lefty side armor Dickey is on the hill trying to shut this down. This is a big moment here. A lot of offensive production is possible. It counted even 1-1. Second baseman Jones up to bat. Bases loaded in a tie ball game. Inside, 2 balls and 1 strike now to Jones. Dickey gives him one. Now it's across the plate. It's batted. It's into center field, but it's popped up, and Saller's running in. He is under it for the final out. So despite the loaded bases, all 3 runners will be stranded, and we move to the top of the 4th. The game's still tied. Market now up. Your super strikes third baseman. He's popped up into right field, but it will be Jones, the second baseman, that actually runs out and makes the catch. 1 down for Mira, shortstop. All right, and that one is a strike. He takes a strike there to the inside from Benny. No balls and 1 strike to Mira. And then 1 back out the outside, pitch back to the outside that he swings at, swing right through it. No balls, 2 strikes. And then back to the inside. He does swing at that one, and it's out, and it does not get over Ivan's head. It's not able to get over Ivan's head. And so we've got Albert now, the shortstop, up to bat. And he's popped up on the infield. It's over there. It looks like Adam is going to have that one. And yes, he's under it for the out. And so we are out of the top of the 4th into the bottom of the 4th. Home team up. Bad attitude. And it's the left fielder, Mark, that's going to start this one off for the bad attitude. He's popped up on the infield. It's McCoy, the second baseman, that's there. He's calling for it, and he's under it for the out. All right, so Ricky now, the right fielder. 8-hole hitter, and batting .315 down in that spot. But won't get on base this time. Not successfully. And that's 2 down for Benny, the pitcher now. Dickey winds and delivers, and it's to the inside. He bats at it, however, and he's popped up. It's in foul territory, third base side. Market is running out and will make the catch in foul territory for the 3rd out. So that went swiftly, and we are back to the super strikes now. It will be the 8-hole hitter and catcher Milos leading us off. Let's see what the catcher can do in this inning. And he hits that one very hard into the stands. He just made a memento for a fan, a nightlight with an interesting backstory. Benny winds and delivers, and that one is, that was a very close pitch, but it was a little bit outside. Called a ball. 1-1 now to Milos. And back inside, Milos bats at that one, but it's hit over to Adam, who's able to throw over to Kevin in time. So first batter is retired. Now Dickey up to bat. Pitcher. Dickey swats at it. It's to the inside, and it kind of dribbles it on the first base side foul. So no balls and 1 strike to Dickey. Benny delivers, and it's back inside. He also took a pitch inside there, but that one's hit out to Kevin and gloves it and steps on the bag. So back to the top of the order. Saller now. And 2 down. Game still tied, 1-1. Benny winds and delivers, and that's across the zone. He bats at it. It's into center. Sammy's moving out, and he will be able to make the catch. All right, game still tied, bottom of the 5th. Bad attitude now taking their turn against Dickey. Came in relief and has been able to keep the game right where it's at. Pitched out of that tough bases loaded situation, but this is hard hit into right field, and it is into the stands for a home run. Boy, Sammy is deciding to take the lead in the league in home runs, I guess. Ivan now the shortstop up, and he hits that one just the second baseman McCoy, and he is out. Kevin, strike on the inside. No balls, 1 strike to Kevin. Also inside, but that's called a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike now. Dickey back inside, 99 miles an hour. Beautiful strike there. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Kevin. Dickey winds and delivers, and that one's way outside. He tried to bring it back to the other end, maybe fool him, but it's outside for a ball. 2-2 now, trailing by 1. And Kevin swings at that one. He swung right through it. He struck him out. So a strikeout for Dickey, and we bring up the very effective Adam, who gets on base. Wow, no surprise there, right? If you've been paying attention, one of the best in the league at getting on base. So now Adam is on first for Augie, who swings through that 98-mile-an-hour ball outside for a strike from Dickey. No balls, 1 strike to Augie. Dickey Oh, he hits him. So Augie will take the base on balls hit by pitch, and we got Jones now, the second baseman. That one's hit down the line, first base side. First baseman takes it and throws back over to McCoy, and that will be the third out. So Bad Attitude able to capture the lead very thinly, 2-1, as thin as you can possibly have a lead. Back to the top of the sixth. Super Strikes will try to answer. And that one is hit into center field. Sammy is going back. He's under it. And that is Sowler popping out to Sammy. I'm sorry, that was McCoy. So now Rodney comes up to bat with one down. And Rodney is also very good at hitting and showing why there. He's second in the league in batting average prior to this game. So we'll see what happens with that safe hit in addition to his others. Batting very well today. So Roche is up. First pitch is fouled on the first base side. No balls, one strike to Roche. And then back to the inside. He also hits that on first base side, but that time Kevin has it, and we've got a rundown situation. He was able to also get the runner. So a very quick double play will end the side and move us to the bottom of the sixth. Bad Attitude up. Mark, the left fielder. Dickey, still on the hill in relief. Managed to just give up the solo homer, so that's the only difference between the two teams. We've had 3 solo home runs. And Mark is ahead on the count now, 2 balls and 1 strike. Left fielder for Bad Attitude. Dickey pitches that one back inside. Mark hits at it. It's hit to Market, the third baseman, who then throws it over to Mira, the first baseman, for the first out. And so we get Ricky up, the left fielder. I'm sorry, the right fielder. And Ricky batting in the 8-hole, but up to 300, and that's another successful hit. He's going to round the base. He's going to be all the way up to second base with that, and that's a double. Ricky hits a double to keep things going here for Bad Attitude in the bottom of the sixth. The home team making some noise. Benny, the pitcher, up now, and Benny, that one's hit over into the third base side, but it's going to drop in for a hit. It's going to drop in for a hit, so 9-hole hitter and pitcher Benny able to get on base successfully, and only one down now for Sammy. And runners at first and second. He's already got 2 home runs, in addition to a walk. Runners at first and second. Only one down for Sammy, the center fielder. Takes a pitch inside for a ball, so 1-1 now. Dickey, Super Strikes. This is quite a position to be in. He gives Sammy another ball outside, pitching this very carefully and justifiably so. Sammy can hit. Back to the inside, and oh, it's a line drive! It's a line drive out to Market. He grabs it. He almost got the runner. So that retires Sammy, and we've got a pitching change now. Badger's going to come in to pitch to Ivan. So this is turning quickly. Oh, but Ivan gets that one past a charging McCoy, and it's another RBI, a double, and incredible, it's going to be, oh, okay, runners hold. There was still some action on the plates there, but that is an RBI and another pitching change. It is Miles now coming in. And that one's hit hard, but into foul territory. It's going to be into the stands, foul territory. The home team Bad Attitude now with the 3-1 lead after the Ivan RBI double. And it is Kevin, the first baseman, up to bat. He's behind on the count. No balls, 2 strikes to Kevin. Back to the inside. He bats at it. It's between the center fielder and the left fielder. That's going to get down for... Oh, it does get down for a hit. Sowler was there. Roche was there, but neither was where he needed to be. And it's in for an RBI, but they're in the midst of a rundown. They will get the third out. They surrendered the RBI, but due to the base running, they will get the third out on the path. So strange ending to that inning, and we move to the top of the 7th with the Super Strikes now trailing by 4. Market, third baseman, up. Going to lead this one off. Market, before this game, was second in the league in RBIs. I'm sure he'd like to knock in a few more here and help the Super Strikes equalize the score. Almost popped up on the third base side. Someone might have a play on that. In fact, Kevin's going out there, and he is under it for the pop out in foul territory, first base side. And we've got a substitution here, a pitching substitution. Ray coming in. Oh, and also a pinch hitter. Okay, so Ray and Rochus in for Mira, first baseman. And first pitch is inside for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes to Rochus. Ray gives him a pitch across the zone, and he does hit it that one, but Kevin moves out, he grabs it, and he steps on the back for the out. And another pinch hitter. This one is in the 7th hole, so for Albert, we're going to see Shane. And Shane will be playing shortstop. No balls in, 1 strike to Shane. Now 1-1 to Shane. 1-1. Top of the 7th, trailing by 4 now. 5-1 bad attitude over the super strikes. 2-1 to Shane. 2 balls, 1 strikes to Shane, the substitute shortstop. And he swings through that one. A big strike from Ray. 2-2 now. Ray in relief. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And back inside he hit him. So Shane will get a walk out of the deal. And the inning continues now with Milos, the catcher, there, swinging through that first pitch from Ray for a strike. And then back outside. Very close pitch. Lovely pitch. Swung. Or not swinging, but he looked at it and it was a strike. And then this one's popped up. Ivan is out there, the shortstop. He's under it. And that will be your 3rd out in the top of the 7th. Bad attitude back up, trying to add on to that 4-run lead. Adam is going to lead this one off. Couldn't really ask for much of a better hitter to lead off for you here. And especially with their lead, they're in good position. And 2 strikes now to Adam. 2 strikes from Miles, the Super Strikes pitcher. And he strikes him out! He struck out Adam. So Miles coming in and proving that he can strike out one of the best hitters in the entire game. And then that is Augie dribbling it out to Rochus for the 2nd out. So Jones now comes up. Jones back inside. He hits that one to, it's McCoy who gathers it, the 2nd baseman, throws it over to Rochus for the 3rd out. So very quick inning there. We move to the top of the 8th. And the Super Strikes hoping to answer, I'm sure. Let's see what they've got here. We're going to have some fielding changes. We've got Adam, that is the 3rd baseman. He's going to be substituted for Etoy. This is a common defensive substitution. And we see Anthony in as a pinch hitter for the Super Strikes. He's popped up. He's popped up over on the 3rd base side is Etoy, who comes in and makes that catch for the out. Saller now, the leadoff man, back up to bat, back to the top of the order. 1 down, trailing 5-1. It's hit out to Jones, and he throws it over to first to Kevin for the 2nd out. So now McCoy with his chance to take a bat, and he's outside. Ray threw it way outside. 1 ball, no strikes now to McCoy with 2 down, nobody on base. Trailing by 4, 5-1, top of the 8th. Back inside there for a strike. Very close pitch, called a strike. 1-1 to McCoy. And Ray pitches it back inside. He's popped up on the infield. Looks like Jones, the 2nd baseman. Yeah, Jones is calling for it. And he is under it for the catch. So that will retire the side. We're going to move to the bottom half. Home team back up with that 4-run lead. And we've got a pitching change here. Fred now on the hill for the Super Strikes. Fred. That's hit very hard out into left field, into the stands for a home run. I don't think Fred wanted to enter the game like that. But I don't presume to speak for these 8-bit players. Ricky now hits that one. That's also out in the left field, but I think Roche should have, a play on that one. So he'll collect it out there. And now Ray, the pitcher, taking his turn at bat with a 5-run lead. A 5-run lead. Fred throws him first pitch. It's outside, way outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Fred. I'm sorry, to Ray, from Fred. He swings through that one, 1-1 now the count. Fred, the pitcher. Ray, also a pitcher, but batting right now. And outside, ball. 2 balls and 1 strike. Bottom of the 8th. Home team with a healthy lead. He's kind of taps that one out to the shortstop. It's Shane in substitution. He's able to throw him out to Rochus, the substitute first baseman. So now Sammy's up to bat. Fred's still on the hill in relief. And first pitch is a strike. Strike to Sammy. And then inside he hits him, so that's going to be another walk for Sammy this game. Ivan comes up. He's popped up. Ivan's popped up. It's over on the first base side. It's Rochus who has it. He calls for it, and he had it. He grabbed it for the out. So to the 9th we go. This is the last chance for the Super Strikes. They just have 3 outs to give in order to try to score 5 runs. It's a tall order. But they will be leading off with Rodney, so that's a good way to try to attempt the comeback of this nature. So quickly now, he's ahead on the count. Ray's behind. 2 balls, no strikes to Rodney. Ray winds and delivers, and the pitch is back inside. He hits it that very hard, and it is hit hard on the ground. Third base side foul. No balls. 1 strike to Rodney. Ray winds and delivers, and the pitch is back on the inside. Rodney hits that onto the left field side. Mark is out there, however. He kind of moves over, and he's able to make the catch for the out. So 1 down. Super strikes, just 2 outs to work with here. Left fielder, Roche up, and that's hit very hard into right field. Ricky's running over. It's going to be a hard catch. Yes, he does make the catch. Hard catch to make under any circumstances. Had to run full tilt and not stop to make it. Mark it now, the third baseman. 1 out to go. This is the final out of the game for the Super Strikes if they cannot score. And so Market, the third baseman, already down on the count. Oh, inside. He's going to walk. So a substitution now, a substitute pitcher. We're going to see Haraka attempt to shut things down here. Haraka in for the bad attitude. And the first pitch is a strike to Roches. No balls and 1 strike to Roches. Haraka's a right-handed side armor. 1-1 now the count. Just 1 out to go. Just 1 out to go to end the ball game. And that one's down the line. And it is. There's your out. It's hit to Kevin, who taps on the bag, steps on the bag, and the game is over. The home team wins 6-1 over the visiting Super Strikes. Benny gets the win. Dickey charged with the loss. Sammy had quite a game. Outstanding. Hope you enjoyed it.